A boutique recently made a move to Ligonier Borough, LVPD is getting involved in a county drug task force, and Arnold Palmer Regional Airport is looking to go solar. It's April 16th, 2026. I'm Abigail Hakis, and this is your Bulletin Brief. Here's Joe Wells with the ribbon cutting.
3, 2, 1.
With one cut, Heart and Soul opened a new chapter Saturday. About 30 people lined up outside Heart and Soul in Ligonier Borough before the doors opened as the women's boutique celebrated its move to a new location at 137 East Main Street. Inside, the rush came quickly, and so did the sellouts. A gray strawberry sweat set was gone early, along with a popular line of dumpling squishies, a trending sensory toy that drew interest from both kids and teens. Co-owner Joelle Hard described the moment this way.
I'm overwhelmed. It was great though. It was so nice to see how many people come out to support, and even local business owners and as well as our customers. So it was amazing.
The boutique, owned by sisters Har and Marissa Smith, has been in business for 3 years. The move to Main Street comes after a long year search for the right location. When the owner of Celtic Culture announced they would be retiring in March, they reached out the same day, and once the space became available, the turnaround was quick. Renovations, including painting and reworking parts of the interior, were completed in about a week with help from family. For Smith, the move carries significance.
It's surreal to be here within 3 years, going from our old space to here.
The new storefront offers roughly double the space, along with a larger window, something Har says makes a difference.
Even people that stroll at night who are not here during the day, will catch eyes of the windows.
Heart and Soul blends boutique clothing with custom graphic apparel. Customers can choose a design or request their own and have it printed on site. The sisters say their different strengths have helped the business grow. That growth is supported by the community, something Har says has been there from the start.
It's been a whirlwind, honestly. Growth is incredible, and the community that comes together to honestly stand behind you is just amazing.
I'm Joe Wells, reporting for the Latrobe Bulletin.
And now, here's the latest in law enforcement. Ligonier Valley Police Department will once again work with the Attorney General Office's Westmoreland County Drug Task Force after not being involved for years. The task force will allow them to have access to trainings, resources, and get criminal complaints reviewed by attorneys, helping them build a stronger case for prosecution. It will also help if officers need to go undercover or build informants. The Ligonier Valley Police Commission gave the go-ahead for the department on Tuesday. The department is also close to finalizing an internal drug testing policy, which the commission will need to approve. Vice Chair Jordan Fry and Commissioner James Andrews will negotiate the policy with Officer Robert Hakel, Officer Brett Markle, and Sergeant James Friscarella. Friscarella said he expects it to take a month or two to finish bargaining, since aligning everyone's schedules will be a challenge. He declined to elaborate on the specifics of the proposal, stating that it still has to go through bargaining. A draft of the policy shared with the Bulletin in December would have the chief randomly select 2 employees to be drug tested by an independent lab at least twice a year. Once the policy is through bargaining, it and a critical incident policy are expected to come to a vote at the Police Commission. And over in Unity Township, one airport is hoping to go green. The Westmoreland County Airport Authority is moving forward on a potential solar project at Arnold Palmer Regional Airport. The project would see a ground-mounted array installed at the airport at a cost of $4.4 million. It's anticipated to bring in a profit of $1.6 million over 20 years. Authority members approved the next step in planning at Tuesday's board meeting. The authority has seen many iterations of a proposal by Verigy, the energy service provider, over the past several months. The most expensive would have cost around $30 million. Tuesday's pitch was the smallest yet, nixing the idea of panels over parking spaces at Arnold Palmer or any solar installation at Rostraver Airport. The ground-mounted array would cover 95% of the airport's electricity consumption. Verigy will provide a finalized price after a few weeks of planning, according to Verigy Senior Account Manager Mitch Dexter. And now, on to sports. It's that time of the week again, Mock Draft Thursday. Check out our 2 latest mock drafts on the Steelers' picks throughout all 3 nights of the draft and first-round picks from every team. Here's a look at today's local sports schedule. Greater Latrobe softball is home against Southmoreland at 3:30, and tennis is on the road at Franklin Regional at the same time. Flag football wraps up the night for Latrobe, hosting Jeanette at 7:30, while boys volleyball travels to Derry area for a 7 p.m. matchup. In Derry area, baseball is on the road at Steel Valley at 3:30, and softball hosts Burrell at 4:30. And in Ligonier Valley, softball travels to Uniontown for a 4 p.m. start, while baseball hosts Keystone Oaks at 4:15. Thanks for listening to today's podcast. Check out more local headlines in print, online at LatrobeBulletinNews.com, or on social media at Latrobe Bulletin. Tune in next time for more. I'm Abigail Hakis, and this has been your Bulletin Brief.